everybody, welcome to another day of streaming, or what's left of the day of streaming. Probably about another three hours or so of streaming today. A little bit later start, sadly, because I've had a few things to do first off this morning. So I'm going to be playing some Hunter Call of the Wild today, I believe. That is the plan. I did talk about this yesterday on stream, so people should be aware of what the schedule is for this week. Playing Hunter Call of the Wild today for a bit of a change and a break from the farming. Tomorrow I'll be back on the farming, working on the Don Diego multiplayer server map, doing some work on there, and then I'll be taking the day off from streaming on Friday to work on videos for the YouTube channel. And basically after that point, Saturday I will hopefully be back on the Don Diego map streaming all day Saturday, and then Sunday, if I'm one of the lucky chosen ones that gets selected to play on Mr. Kipperton's Kipperton farm, I will be obviously doing that on Sunday. So that's the plan for the coming days. But anyway, we're here to play some Call of the Wild. So I've got my Nostromo set up, I've got my mouse set up. I have changed the key, remembered to change the key bindings today before I come in game. I'll switch profiles, so I'm using the Hunter profile rather than my farming profile, which means I should be able to change all my weapons with the number buttons on the side of my mouse, and hopefully with a bit of luck I've also got a button mapped on the side of the mouse for right mouse button. Anyway, this is not the Yukon map. People will probably be aware that this is the Medved map. This is the one I've been playing on my Let's Play series on YouTube. So I am going to continue the Let's Play series on YouTube, but obviously today we want to go to the nice new Yukon Valley map that has just released, or released yesterday, should I say. I haven't been on it, I've never played it, never looked at it. This is my first time experiencing this map today, live with all of you. Here we come. We're obviously coming in by plane.
Welcome to Yukon Valley, Chichiko. From up here, you're able to see almost the entire reserve. This looks like the spot to set the plane down. I'll pull up to the jetty and you can climb out. Now, good luck to you out there. Don't forget, I'm only a radio call away.
Let me see if I can clear the
that you're the part of the puzzle that we've been missing out here.
chat quickly.
While I deal with paperwork and people, you're going to be my eyes and ears on the ground. We're going to be a strong team. I just know it.
There's a lot of chat left over there from yesterday. Wow, that's loud.
Time out in the reserve. Confident that someone of your ability will find their way around, no problem. I look forward to seeing the results of your hunts. Since you've just arrived, there's a couple of places nearby that I'd like you to visit. You can probably see the lookout tower just up the hill from where I dropped you off. If you climb to the top, you'll get a great view of the surrounding area. Also an outpost
can't do it from there.
Close to the tower.
I'm gonna have to go back to the desktop quickly.
Day's work, right? Head to the outpost and make sure it's ready to receive visitors. I don't mind which one you travel to first, but I'd like you to stop off at both sites.
Okay. Right, quickly, let me go back to desktop. And I will clear my chat. Stream, might need to do it in Streamlabs though, to be fair. How do I do it in Streamlabs? Without resetting everything. Can I do it? And then hopefully that's not gone well for me. There we go, restart that quickly. That should do it. If not, I might just have to post something myself. Let's see if that appears on the screen in a second. Just wait for this to restart. There we go. What can I do? I could probably switch scene quickly. See if that does it. If not, we'll just have to put up with the chat having some of yesterday's stuff on there. Right, so we are off. No, the chat's not cleared. Darn it. Anyway, so we're here on the Yukon. So we've got to visit the lookout point. I'm going to be doing the missions. I'm going to be doing the missions as I go along. And basically, yeah. And then if we shoot animals along the way, brilliantly. It's going to be good. Plenty of good new animals on this map to shoot. I'm particularly looking forward to seeing the Grizzly Bears and the Wolves. And the Caribou. Foxes I'm not all that fussed about. I've never been a particularly fan of foxes. Hunting them. Same with the new ducks they've added to the map. I'm not really a duck person. And I'm probably not going to be doing too much moose shooting because I've done plenty of moose hunting over on the Leighton Lakes and also the Medved map. So I'm going to be focusing more or less today on hunting the new animals only. I'm trying to get a few of them. Why do you have to follow to talk? It's just a feature on the channel to prevent bots and prevent you know, bots and trolls and spam and, you know, these advertising companies that just randomly drop into channels and start trying to self-promote and stuff. Most of those things can't post if they don't follow the channel. And most of those bots and advertising link programs won't join a channel and wait for the period of time needed to be able to post their rubbish. So it just prevents all the spam and that in the chat and keeps bots off the channel because we don't want any of that. Only want real life people on the channel watching and participating. I'm going to guess well, it's nice to know that you're a real life person. I'm pleased to hear that. Okay, so if we wanted to, we could probably use these as hunting. We could probably shoot off these bits here. The lower bits where it's a bit caged in, you probably can't shoot out of, and you probably can't shoot out of here, I don't think. Because they've put windows everywhere.
You at the top? Can you see the outpost from there?
I can see a
Normally do
house.
a routine check of an outpost after we've had visitors. All it takes is a forgotten half-eaten sandwich, and suddenly you
Some
have
tracks
curious
there.
animals coming to investigate.
He wants me to go down there.
Temperamental neighbors, and you don't want them knocking on the door asking to borrow some sugar.
Okay, so we've got 2 outposts basically on this little lake that we start at. There's another watch tower over there to survey from. There's another one there and there. There's a couple of points of interest around here, which we could probably have a wander over and have a look at some point. They're probably going to be hunting blinds or stands. But anyway, we'll go get the first outpost, so at least I've got a building that I can reload at and respawn at and change my weapons at if I get killed by lots of things. So what weapons am I carrying? I've got the Mosin. I've got the Grelic. And I think I've got the new 300. No, I've got a handgun. I've got the 44. No, is it the 44? Yes, the game does have fall damage. Yeah, if you jump off the towers, you do die. Same way as if you fall off a mountain, down a mountainside. So I've got the... I think this is equipped with the 410 shotgun shells. So I think this is designed for shooting the ducks if I come across the ducks. And then, of course, I've got the new 300 rifle that was part of the DLC pack. So it'll be interesting to see where this rifle fits in on the grand scheme of things with all the other weapons in the game. I know a lot of people are suggesting already that it's a 338 replacement. I'm not sure if it is a 338 replacement. I think the 338 is a little bit larger caliber. But it might fall as a nice in-between between the 7mm and the 338, which means you might be able to cover off a little bit more animals and be able to hold integrity on a wider variety of animals, which means you could probably get away with carrying less weapons. I've got the so I've got the weapon. I've then got callers, so I've got obviously the antler rattler for the caribou, moose caller for the moose, jackrabbit caller for the wolves and the foxes, the predator caller for the wolves and the bears. I've got my sentilim, so the animals can't smell me. And that's pretty much all I'm rocking.
Welcome to Loggers Point. 100 years ago or so, felled trees would be dragged down there. And teams would strip them down and roll them into the river.
And I've got me, obviously, me good bins with rangefinder, so my good binocs with built-in rangefinder, so I can hopefully spot animals.
I know it might seem trivial,
Something over there.
but can you take a look at the trash can and make sure that it's locked? It's a bear-proof trash can with a tricky catch. I don't want to take any chances.
I thought I picked up on something then. It would probably be too far away. I'm also wearing the... I'm still keeping the Medved outfit on. Ah, okay, so it is. It's the Harlequin Duck. They don't respond to duck callers. I did have a bit of a look last night at the obviously the weapons and stuff in the store, and there isn't a caller for ducks. For the Harlequins, they don't respond to the normal duck caller. and they don't respond to the goose caller. I think they only respond to decoys. So I'm not too sure how you go out hunting them then.
People often struggle to lock these heavy-duty trash cans, but if they leave it just a little bit open, all sorts of trouble could come sniffing around. I think we got lucky this time.
Yeah, we certainly don't want any bears.
Thanks for taking care of that. Oh, one last thing. Before you move on, can you take a look at the firewood inside the cabin?
Firewood inside the cabin. Roger that. Let me just claim the outpost first, Chief. Get the old flag a-flying. Right, so you want me to check the old wood situation.
Damn, this is bad news. These logs have all the signs of a beetle infestation. Let me see if I can check in with the hunters who must have cut the firewood. I have the number for their satellite phone in the log somewhere. I'll get back to you.
What does it
I just
matter?
found the number. I knew I had it here somewhere. I'll give the hunters who stayed here a call and see what they have to say. I'll call you back in a moment after I've landed.
What does it matter if the wood has beetles in it? It's just going to get thrown on a fire. Right, so let's do a quick double check of everything then.
No answers from the hunters yet.
So decoys,
There's an outpost in the forest to the
Harlequin
northwest.
Ducks.
If you follow the trail, you'll find it. I have a hunch that... Oh, phone's ringing. I'll call you back when I get some answers from these guys about where they cut the wood.
So I'm not going to be able to, I don't think I'm going to get close enough to the ducks to actually make use of that weapon. That handgun. Because if we can't call them to us, the 410 shotgun shells aren't going to be particularly effective. So I wonder if I actually drop the pistol altogether. Maybe drop the pistol and then look at adding a different weapon. Can I run the crossbow? Do I need a crossbow? Or would I be better off running perhaps the... one of the 22 rifles? 22 rifle would let me shoot the ducks, wouldn't it? Can I carry a... I can carry a 22 rifle. Excellent. 22 jacketed hollow point bullets. That'll do. Do I need a... will I need a scope? Maybe that one will go on the little rifle, the 2-2. Shotgun scopes. Did they give you any free Harlequin? They didn't. They don't give you any free duck decoys with the DLC. That's a bit of a shame. Weapons, so we're going to put the 22 rifle on there then. Ammo, let's put the 22 bullets in it. And then sights. There we go. Put that one off. For the little animals, I could probably shoot the foxes with it as well. Okay. Have we got any Hunt Club beta stuff today? We have... No, there's no animals. Harvest animals with a score of 800 or more. So there is one bit of stuff. Right. Let's go out and find something to shoot in the face. Let's go find a grizzly bear and shoot it in its little bare nose. Double check. So we got the grelling. Is that a grelling? It is. I just forgot to put the scope back on it for some reason. What bullets have I got in it? Buckshot. I might go for slugs. Just for the fact that we have got grizzly bears and grey wolves, I'm probably going to have slugs in my grelling. And I'll probably leave it in shotgun mode. I've got the 2.2 rifle. So if I see any Harlequin Ducks, I can have a pot shot at them. Then we've got the new big boy 300 rifle. And lastly, the Mosin, which is always a good trusty little gun now. Tends to be pretty much multi-use, doesn't it? It kills pretty much everything in the game quite happily. So let's get the bins. See what we can find. Have a bit of a look around the water. In case there's any animal drinking zones. Doesn't look like it, so we'll scout a bit further. The chances of there being animals right next to where my starting outpost is probably going to be slim. Travel to Woodsman's Respite. Okay, we can do that. Zed Leplin 1. Thank you for the follow, Zed Leplin. I hope I said that right and pronounced that correctly. It looks like Zed Leplin to me. Hi, it's the first time I see those funny furry hands in this game. The furry hands? You mean the Medved outfit from the Siberian map, the Russia map. The reason I'm wearing it is because I was just on that map. I've transferred from that map to this one. And I didn't bother changing the outfit because I know this map gets a bit snowy as well. So I figured I might as well keep the winter outfit on for when it gets a little bit cold. You thought we'd play as a bear? I tell you what, it would be cool if they added a bear mode. And speaking of bears, there's a bear right now. Let's see if I can get it to come and say hello. Wind's not in my favour though, to be fair. So let's use a bit of Odomos. A bit of L'Oreal because I'm worth it. Now, Grizzly Bear should be quite big. It's one of them things I should be able to spot it fairly easily. Preferably before it eats me. I heard something running then. I see it. That ain't running. That ain't running. That was a straight up heart shot, I think. With the 9M. We've got a red fox over there, apparently. So we start off the stream with our first grizzly bear. Wow. That's a big animal. Female. Oh, got an achievement as well. Grizzled veteran. Flesh, right lung, heart. So, insta-kill. Trophy rating of 50. It's a little bit on the small side. I think that's definitely more boo-boo than Yogi, that one. But hey, I'll happily take that. Starting out with a grizzly bear. I do like the Grelic as well, yeah, I do agree, that gun is so cool. The ability to use it as a shotgun or as a rifle. Again, it gives you some options, doesn't it then? You can kill more animals carrying less weapons, which is useful if you want to carry some of those tripods or tree stands. Right, so there is a coyote out here, a red fox somewhere. Is that the right gun? That's the 2-2, isn't it? I think a 2-2 will take out a fox, won't it? I haven't hunted foxes for so long. Or coyotes, or what to call them? Jackals? Is it jackals on the Africa map? Can't really see him in this grass, it's a little bit long. Can I find a tree somewhere that will hide me? This one will. Right, call again. The gun that's part of the new DLC is this one, the 300. This is the new DLC gun. The 2.2 I think came when they brought out the... When did they bring out the rabbits and the ducks? I think that's when they added the 2.2 rifle. It's not a weapon I've actually used a great deal of in the game. Because again, most people generally use the shotgun, don't they? Use a shotgun when they're hunting ducks or the geese. The shotgun tends to be also pretty handy for shooting rabbits, but on this map, the ducks on this map you can't call in. There's no caller for them. So to shoot the ducks on this map, you're going to be hitting them from, I guess, a bit of a distance. I heard wolves howling then. Ooh. Oh, we've got wolves. They sound close as well. I'm tempted in a second to quickly grab that hunting stand and hiding in that.
One of nature's most widespread predators. Red foxes are an invasive species that thrive out here at Yukon Valley. They're doing so well, in fact, that they are destabilizing the local ecology. We need to keep a hard cap on their numbers, so I encourage hunting them, if you get the chance.
Well, I'll certainly try to hunt foxes, but they're not the easiest thing to see in this long grass. Because they tend to be quite low down. I'll see if I can get one to call in that, come in though. If I call it back using this hunting blind over here. We've also got, it looks like moose tracks. So we've got moose in this area as well. Okay, I'm not going to lie, I was kind of hoping that was going to be a stand, not a blind, so I could be elevated a bit up in the air. See if, so we do know there's a fox in the area. Let's see if he will respond to a caller or two. Come on, Mr. Fox. We'll use a bit more Odomos. There he is. Come on. Come on, Mr. Fox. I know you're there. Here he comes. Level 4 easy. I hit it. I'm not sure if a 22 is going to be powerful enough to take it out, though. It's dead. It's dead. So a 22 works on the red foxes. Excellent. I like that. I'm all for that. I think I've got the right combination of weapons to be able to successfully hunt everything. I probably won't get quick kill on the foxes using the 22. Spotted it. About there. Where did I actually shoot it though? That's going to be the question. Looks like he, because obviously there's tracks everywhere around here, and I want to make sure I find a blood track to follow. I don't want to click on footprints. There we go. Blood. Bleed rate is low. So we'll go pick up the fox. I might taxidermidise the fox, because I don't think I have any foxes back in my trophy lodge. So the fox didn't actually run that far, actually, did it? Looking at this. Quick kill bonus 0. Really? Because that seemed to die quite quick. That didn't seem to run all that far. Maybe if I got like lungs or something, it would help. But hey, I like that. I'm going to have one of those for my trophy lodge. Any good animals that we hunt today and that get taxidermidised, I will go to the trophy lodge at the end of the stream and start putting them in the mounts and stands and stuff, so we can have a bit of a look. I like that. I like that. So we've got a wolf, we've got a bear and a fox. So I just need a wolf now. We just need to get a wolf. And we've already claimed all the predators on the map. Also, fired 2 shots and got 2 kills. 100% accuracy so far. Back to the Grelic, because there's a grizzly bear. I think it's only a female though, isn't it? So, not going to be big scoring. Again, you've got to try and get one of the males if you can. Apparently I am invisible. Where is Mrs. Bear? Out here somewhere. Well, that's no good because I can't see over the grass if I lie down. There it is. I see it. That was close. That was a bit close. I think I'm running at me. She didn't like the fact that I shot her in the... Oh, I did. I double lunged her. So actually the shotgun didn't count. She was already dead. She just hadn't quite realised it yet. So I got left lung, right lung, smashed the shoulder and also the spine. That's not bad. That's not a bad shot. Not a bad shot at all. So chalk that up. That's 2 bears now then. I want to find a real big male one. Something's crashed. What? Don't do this to me, game. Please don't do this to me. For some reason, the connection with Steam has been lost. Why has the connection with Steam been lost? I don't get that. Scumbag game. Hunter, I notice Hunter does tend to do that. For some reason, when you play this game, it does tend to lose connection to Steam, and then it closes. Surely, if Steam goes offline, the game should just carry on. It's not like I'm playing multiplayer or anything that requires me to be, you know, online. I don't understand why the game closes if Steam loses its connection, because obviously right now Steam's going to be having some issues, because obviously Steam's got its summer sale on at the minute and its servers are getting absolutely smashed by people. So the online stability on Steam is going to be a bit dicey. But I'll have a quick jog back to where I was. We hadn't actually made all that much progress, had we? I've had most of the animals right next to me, which has been quite nice. The fox and the 2 bears. At least we know how I've managed to get the bear hands now. Because I kill bears and I skin them. I make bear skin gloves. To keep my little handsies warm. And we'll follow the river, or this little wooden bridge. This feels very Leighton Lakes to me. So that's the hunting blind that I built. So we can run past this and go up and have a look at some bears. I suppose this would be a good area if you had any of those Harlequin decoy things to chuck.
Alaskan grizzlies are the most
Chuck
intimidating
down.
creatures I've ever encountered. The first time I spotted one, I instinctively checked my rifle was loaded, just in case it charged. It was over 200 yards away.
Right, we've got a grizzly bear need zone here, which wasn't here a little while ago, so maybe having the game crash was a good thing. Because I may get to hunt another bear now. Maybe hit 5 bears? 3 bears? Of course, the game has crashed. Oh, I've got to just... I see you! Try and move into a position where... I see, it's right over there. If it comes running, I've got the shotgun ready to blast it in its little bare face. Again, the 9mm of the Grelic seemed to sting that grizzly, because even though it was walking, it did do the animation thing where it kind of flopped to the ground, so I definitely gave it a good smack. Didn't I? Just having a quick look now. Let's have a check on the quick map. It's possibly dead because the map's gone a very darker shade of purple now on the old Hunter mate. Right, so we know it's through. I shot it in front of me, looking at the blood splatter there. Switch back to the rifle just for security, just in case it's still lurking about and I only wounded it, but that looks like a vital hit to me. That looks like a pretty big blood splatter. So that's a vitals, so that ain't going to be running all that far, I don't think. Looks like it pooed itself there. It's dead. It's up ahead. 25 to 50. I would definitely recommend to any player of this game, to anybody who plays Hunter Call of the Wild, get yourself one of these guns as soon as you can, because man, it is a good gun. It's absolutely dropping these bears, look. Female, 590 flesh, right lung, left lung, double lunged it. They've all been pretty common so far, fur types, so I'm not taxidermidising any female grizzlies unless they have like a rare fur or something. Right, we've got wolves somewhere in the area. Oh, I will have the Mosin equipped ready for that, being a bolt action. Does make me kind of wish I did have a pump action shotgun though, just in case a pack of wolves come rolling up on me. So I could quickly pump off six rounds and disperse them. Don't know where that call is coming from, those wolves, because there's not like an indicator on the screen to tell you. And with these headphones on my head, those wolves just sound like they are all around me. But it sounds like they're getting louder. I must be heading towards them. I keep hearing things and it's making me nervous. I think this map would be ideal to have some put some tree stands on, just so you got somewhere to run up and hide. Carry a tree stand and carry a tripod, just so if you get into a bit of a situation, you can throw it down and get away from the animals. So another female bear. Is there any male ones on the map? Because I just seem to keep finding female ones all the time. I ought to probably have a shot with the new big boy rifle at some point. The new DLC rifle. See how it compares to the Grelic. And how it compares with the 338 that we already have in the game. I think that was just my footsteps that I was hearing. For a brief second though, I was walking along and it sounded like there was something walking behind me.
Chat with the hunters who chopped the logs you found at Loggers Point. Turns out that the cabin had been out of firewood, so they'd gone looking for a fallen tree to carve up. You are now in the same forest they were when they found our beetle-infested tree.
Beetles-infested tree. Right. Anytime I'm in this kind of environment and people start talking about beetles in trees, I just have flashbacks to that episode of the X-Files all them years ago. Or is it Darkness Falls? Where they're in the trees, in the forest, and the bugs keep coming out of the trees at night and killing everybody. I don't like being in forest. That episode gave me nightmares as a kid. I've never liked forest since. Especially at night.
Hey, I see you're near the forest outpost. Once you get up there, take a look in the cabin. There should be a backpack with some supplies in it. When you find it, just grab the whole pack.
Just grab the whole pack. Okay. Free supplies, eh? Free supplies. So, we've got another outpost. That's outpost number 2. I've yet to see any collectibles on my travels. You know, like sheds or anything like of that nature. Some discarded caribou antlers or moose antlers. Well, I usually just have a bit of a walk round outposts when I first unlock them, just to have a look, see if there are any collectible items on the ground near or by. Looks like a backpack.
That's the one. Once you're done at the outpost, take a look in the surrounding forest. Can you find any fallen trees in that area? Spruce bark beetles are a massive threat to Alaska's spruce forests at the moment. We haven't been hit as badly compared to some other Alaskan state parks. But I think that it may be time for a quarantine. Okay, so once you find a fallen tree, I want you to take a look at its bark. Does it look healthy? If so, it's probably not the tree we're looking for.
I just checked then, because obviously I picked up a backpack. I just checked to see if it actually equipped the backpack on my character. It hasn't, so that's a good thing. If it did, I would have took it straight back off again. I was like, no, don't want a backpack, thank you. Thank you, game. You can keep your backpacks. Because the backpacks make you far too noisy and far too visible. So I never use a backpack in the game. I never use an ATV because for the same reason, they're too loud and they scare all the animals.
This is the one. Okay, in that pack you should have a canister of paint and a nozzle attachment. Use them to paint a big pink X on the tree. And let's take a look around to make sure the beetles haven't started to spread. If you see a spruce in the immediate vicinity of the fallen tree, mark it. And our forestry team will come out and take care of it. If it's untouched, they can just spray it with pesticides to protect it. If it's already infested, then they'll cut it down and haul it away for burning. Great job. I hope we don't need to cut these trees down, but it's the small price to pay to contain the beetles.
I can hear the wolves again.
There we go. Another tree marked. This reminds me of my summer breaks when I was a kid, helping out my dad at work. He was a tree surgeon down in Washington State. I used to resent him for making me go out there and work while my friends played back home. Eventually, those trips also included hunting lessons, and that made them my favorite parts of the summer.
I think they're in front of
That
me.
should do. I'll get in touch with the foresters. They can investigate the area and cut down what they need to. I'll make sure that they also pick up the firewood at Loggers Point. Don't want to take any chances. Thanks for taking care of this. It's becoming a full-on phobia of mine that these beetles are going to destroy the forest here. We sprayed pesticides across the western edge of the forest as a preventative measure earlier this month. But any new chemicals in the air, soil, or water make me uneasy. You're going to be grabbing some samples out there. So one of our research teams can test the pesticides to make sure they aren't having any effect on the ecology.
So there's a male red fox out here somewhere.
She runs the Yukon Valley Nature Center, so she's working closely with a visiting research team. In the same bag that you found the paint, there should be some plastic sample containers. Could you bring them out to the wetlands? Muskeg is the word we use up here in Alaska.
Where was that call? It's to the left of me. That's the one I want. That's the one I want. Wherever he is. Now the last fox was a bit sneaky, wasn't it? because it actually it didn't come straight into the caller. It kind of came at me from the sides. Where I was looking at the trees, it kind of appeared a little bit to the side. So I'm just going to keep my eyes out. There it is. Don't stop behind the tree, please. I can't shoot you behind the tree. That one's a bit further away, so we'll chase this one down.
Yukon Valley's wetlands. The last time I brought both of my daughters here to spot birds, they told me that all the bird spotting in the world wasn't worth the smell. Turned out that a bear had left a rotting moose carcass in the summer sun. I decided to spot birds somewhere else, just in case the bear came back for seconds.
Apparently it's run this way.
On the forest to prevent beetle infestation are effective, but I still have my doubts about the effects on other wildlife. The flats are one of our most biodiverse regions, so I can't risk introducing anything dangerous into the water or the food chain.
Here's one red
Take some
fox.
samples from the water beside the forest first. We sprayed a section of the forest western edge last month, so I want to know if anything has changed since then.
Nice male red fox. No quick kill though, that's the only downside. No quick kill bonus. So although the 22 does actually kill them, it's not giving us full score, which is a bit of a shame. So I might try shooting one with the Mosin next. Seeing if that gives me 100% integrity and quick kill. I'd have thought this Mosin probably would absolutely destroy a fox though if you hit it. Certainly on Leighton Lakes, if you shoot coyotes with the Mosin, the bullet just seems to go straight through it. The foxes don't even, and the coyotes don't even react. It's like they're not even aware they've been shot. The bullet's that powerful, it just goes straight through them.
Watch your footing at the water's edge. It can be easy to slip and fall in. Just fill one of the containers you have with water.
Don't know why this guy doesn't come out and fill his own containers. Let me do me hunting, please. I would have thought there would be a little bit more life around some of these here, these lakes. Big moose. That's perfect for me to have a smack at with the new 300 rifle then. Get a little bit closer. That one. How far is he away? 180 meters or so. Right. Try and go for the heart if I can. That ran, or seems to have run quite a long way. I might have missed the heart, I might not have hit any vital organs at all. But I feel had I shot that with the Grelic, that probably would have died, more or less on the spot. I might just camp myself in one of these trees and just put out a bit of a moose call. And wolves are getting close. Now, I did see a moose. There's a female one. That's running for miles as well. I think I need to get broadside with the 300. Then that's what that's suggesting to me, that only a double lung with that gun's going to be any effect. Hitting a moose head on with it just doesn't do an insta-kill. So if a moose is head on, smack it with the Grelic. Hello? There's some caribou there, look. My first time seeing them in the game. I've got an antler rattler. What else have we got there? There's another big male moose. Trivial. There. Oh, hang on a minute. Female, trivial. Part of me wants to smack him, but if I'm going to smack him, I'm going to do it with the Grelic, I think. Might be a little bit low, that shot. We'll check. We'll have a look. Probably should have aimed it a little bit further behind the shoulder to get double lung. Looks like we've got a need zone though of some sort. So we'll just reload the gun. So 2 moose like to drink here. between the hours of 9 and 1:30. Now the question is, where's the blood tracks? Right, there's one smacked here. Box. Right, so we've got one dead moose up here. So we've got another blood trail there. Belongs to flesh right lung. Mrs. Moose is down. Right. Those wolves. Caribou warning call. Which one's the male?
Reindeer, or caribou as they're known in North America, have a long history as the backbone of native Alaskan society. The Gwich'in tribe have always harvested caribou to provide food, tools, and clothing. The herds are a fraction of their former size nowadays. Not many non-natives get to hunt them.
That one might not be running. That one ain't running. Integrity bonus 0. So you don't get integrity on a caribou with the new 300. He's also got the worst antlers I think I've ever seen. Okay, so don't use the 300 then on a caribou, because that's not integrity. Need to find the rest of them moose now that I shot though, that's the only thing. And try not to draw the attention of the wolves. Right, so we had one go this way. I definitely shot 2 male mooses, didn't I? So there's got to be at least 2 out here. So there must be another track somewhere as well for one. He's up ahead, look. 0 to 25, 0 to 25. There's no need zone for something there. Pretty sure I was walking around with me 2-2 out then. Big male, 506 kilos. Left lung, right lung. So I did double lung it. I just didn't get the 100% with the, and that's with a grelic. Really? I find that a little bit hard to believe that wasn't 100% quick kill with the grelic on a double lung. Caribou. So this must be Caribou feed zone. Yeah. There's 8 of them apparently living here. But I'm going to go back down to the lake because I definitely tagged another moose down there. Another male, so there's got to be another track somewhere because that was the second male. The first one I shot with a 300, didn't I? So there must be another blood trail somewhere down here for me to follow. Need to find it because I need to keep my consec up. And I'm pretty sure it went running off in that direction. But I need to find, obviously, the starting point. And then I can still hear wolves everywhere, and it's... I'm trying to think, where was that moose? Was he near these trees, or was he over near these ones when I hit him? I thought he was down here because he was like drinking and stuff. That's a female, so I didn't hit that one. Did I miss the male then? The first one? Or is his track over here? It's over here, look. I was looking in the wrong spot. Right, so I smacked him there. He then took off running. In what direction? This one? Yeah, he's not bleeding very fast. Bleed rate's only medium, so won't be a quick kill on this one, unfortunately, either. Certainly put down enough hunting pressure in this area now with the caribou and 2 moose, and when I find that this guy's run forever. The moose that I actually thought I put the bad shot onto with the Grelic, I actually got double lung. This one I actually thought I actually hit pretty well because I thought I got it more or less in the chest, sternum. But apparently it's not hit anything important enough to kill it in quick time. Okay, it's just up ahead. Just up ahead. Still hear the wolves. 0 to 25, medium bleed rate. And this guy's got some paddles on his head, hasn't he? Look at that. Can't see the other one, unfortunately. Why do they always die in trees and in bushes? You can't really see them very well. Sadly, it's not a true score. Oh, if the quick kill had been higher, that would have been over 800. I'll save that harvest. That might be going in the lodge. Just for those antlers alone, because that's quite a wide rack he's got on his head. Sadly, they don't have true racks yet. Am I invisible in this bush? The answer, of course, will be no. Are you a male? No, you're female. That looks like a male. Might take that one out with the Mosin then. Come in. I think that was a bit of a pathetic shot. Maybe I should have gone Grelic. Not crouched. Can't steady my aim enough. They all look like females to me. Bit of sentilim. Oh, that's a male. For him to give me a decent broadside hit though. One right in the chest. Right, we've got that one spotted down there. Let's see if we can track the other one now from up here. The male. The one I shot first time round. Might possibly be the same one. I've shot it twice. Looks like a different track. So there's that one. Which leads off in a slightly different direction. Incredibly low bleed rate. Pretty sure I've already picked that one up. I do kind of hate it when the tracks do that, switch around and go 180. Because there's no way that thing went back that way. Didn't happen. Not possible. Not a remote possibility that was what happened there. Because I would have seen it. It had to keep going this way. Sorry, game, you're lying to me. I think I'll go get... If I get the first one, the second one I hit, it probably won't be too bad. Oh, there's a wounded one. But we'll put him out of his misery, shall we? We'll hit him again. Alright, so we've got one down. So the second one must have been the first one I shot. The wounded one. Mr. Caribou got flesh right long. And that was very close to being a... That was a silver. I'm not going to taxidermidise that because it's not good enough. I only tend to taxidermidise golds or higher. Or, and this is a very rare or, if it's a strange fur type, then I possibly have a bit of a look at maybe adding another one of them to the game. One of them to one of my lodges. Right, let's see if we can't find Mr. Flesh Wound. There's a caribou right there. He was trying to sneak up on me. I wasn't having any of that. So this one should be dead down here. It should be as dead as A-line flares with pockets in the knees. Did keep coming this way, didn't it? You know what would be really nice if I had, I suppose what would be really helpful to me if I had that perk that allowed me to blast both barrels of the shotgun at the same time. Because then I could hit an animal with 2 slugs at the same time. And that would probably really help do some damage and drop them. Whoa! That's a bit shocking, that is, Expansive Worlds. Your railway line's floating on the map. Just floating, look. It's poor. You know, this thing went for days, didn't it? After getting flesh wounded. He's dead just up ahead, though. And then I've got to go back and try and find the one I've just slugged. Just slugged. Hey, Mr. Caribou Boo. Mr. Caribou. Flesh left fibula. Oh. See, I thought See, he's all furry. That was what probably threw me off. If he wasn't so furry, I'd have probably aimed a bit higher. That kind of distorted the view for me. Him having that extra bit of a beard on his sternum. Oh God, the weather's getting bad. I don't know why he takes out 2 shells when I only fired 1. It's like he's thrown away a bullet. It's beginning to look like Christmas. Beginning to feel flipping cold as well. I'm starting to feel cold now. Ooh. It's weird how games do that to you. I mean, I know today's not a particularly sweating day anyway here in the UK. It's a bit cloudy and miserable, and positively does feel like winter. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, dead thing over here, look. That must be the one I blasted. Blasted with the old shotgun. Look at that one. Female, flesh, right humorous, right long. Blasted it with the Grelic, 16 gauge slug. Boom! That caribou got wrecked. The need zone's probably gone now. I've probably put too much pressure on the map. That their little feeding zone that was around here has now actually completely disappeared. I'm not seeing the little spiky tree symbols anymore. That's something you got to watch for when you're playing the game. Be careful not to harvest too many animals in one spot, otherwise you will remove the need zone. And need zones are important because they control the way the animals spawn and appear on the map, so they affect your population. If you start removing all the need zones, you'll start struggling to find animals. Although it does look like there's a bit of a grass area up there still. Anyway, let's go do the mission. That's what we're here for. I actually can't remember what the guy was asking me to do now. I've got to collect a water sample. Looks like a need zone. I will just grab it just to trigger it. We've probably already collected this, but it's a moose one. Not a caribou. Okay. So I've probably killed off the caribou need zone, but I've gained a moose one. I really want to get a wolf at some point. I've been hearing them a lot, yet to see any of them or find a trail or anything. I also did get a level up a little while back and I haven't used it yet, so when I get a moment where I can stop in an area where I don't feel a little bit in danger, I will see what skill points I have available. What I'm going to spend my point on, because unfortunately I'm at that stage now where I only get points every 3 levels, either skill points or perk points. I'm going to hit the level cap of 60 pretty soon and I'm not going to have everything unlocked perk and skill wise. I haven't seen any of the ducks either. Apart from that, on that first starting lake, I've not seen any of the new duck species out here in the wild. The Harlequins. I've been down on the water and have not. I haven't even seen like any like the typical duck, you know, need zone things, resting zone type doodahs.
Nicely done. First time I was there, I misjudged how stable the edge of a pond was and ended up with one leg knee-deep in the water. I was a rookie at the time, and luckily nobody saw it happen. Can you grab a second sample from a body of water slightly further away from the forest?
I will go and have a look at another body of water then. I think the snow's probably going to melt now. So the only thing we haven't killed so far on stream now is a duck and a wolf. We've already taken care of grizzly bears, we've taken care of foxes, we've taken care of caribous, we've taken care of moose. I just need a duck and a wolf now. And I have completed my hunt on this map. One of every critter. Didn't see any ducks. Where's the ducks at? I'm on my feet. Might just have a bit of a run. It seems fairly quiet around here for animals at the minute. And I've got a bit of a distance to travel. Holy moly moly. I forgot about Plains bison. So, yeah, we've not harvested everything yet then. They're laying down. That hit me. That hurt. Trouble is, it's nice having shotgun mode, but if you're running that in shotgun mode, when you try to aim, all you see is a you can't really aim, it's too close. So plains bison. Right, so yeah, okay, we've ticked that one off the list now then. Forgot about them. Now, was this a need zone or were they just chilling out? Looked like a rest zone to me, because there's no tracks, no like little bushy things to indicate that it's a rest zone. Okay, there's a couple over there. They're a little bit skittish. Seeing as they're probably one of the biggest animals on the map, I would think they're a little bit come at me, bros. Come at me. Come on. They may be big, but they're not very smart. Oh, it should be a blood hit somewhere around here. I don't know if 16 gauge slugs are appropriate for... They're going to work in self-defense. Obviously, I would like to have had maybe my rhino. So it's dead. Yet to see the male. That one ain't running. That one ain't running. Headshot. Boomstick. Right in the brains. I'm going to make it my mission to eradicate this herd from the map. Female. Wolves are getting excited. They can smell blood. They can detect when there's another serious apex hunter present. No, stop. Stop, stop, stop auto-walking. This sumbitch is coming. Wrong weapon, but I got away with it. I didn't want to shoot that with the 22 rifle. I was going to shotgun slug that right in the face. Flesh, jaw, brain. Excellent. You get all plains bison. So there is a male somewhere out here. It's just not not making himself very well known to me. And we don't have things like bison callers in the game, sadly. So if there is a bison out there, I can't call it in. That's the female. There's a big male behind her. That got it in there again. Tell you what, I'm getting bison, 300, the 300 gun, brain shot. They don't like it up them. They don't like it up them. So yeah, definitely when it comes to the bison, go for a skull-crushing finale. That's the quickest way to drop them. Insta-kill. And their heads are pretty big, so they make for an easy target. Flesh and brain. Yeah, look at that lot. And because they walk with their heads... Generally, they walk with their heads in the down position. Get smoked! Flash, flash, left scapula, left lung. Don't know where the big male is. The male of the pack herd went, but every one of those has been female. I will wait to see if a male appears. There's one out here somewhere, and I would need that for my trophy lodge, definitely. So. You would think the male bison would be pretty mad about now, because I've pretty much killed off his entire harem. You know, I've taken away all his bitches. You would think he'd be really, really mad. And he'd be wanting vengeance. So it looks like there's, well, it looks like there's a couple of tracks still, so there might be another one somewhere. That's the female. That's the female. Is there a male somewhere? No, that's a female too. Where's the male's tracks? Because maybe I could chase after him, hunt him down. If he's not gonna, if he's gonna no-show, I can potentially... Female too. Female. I don't get this. There was definite. A male kept putting out a call, but everyone I've shot has been female. And I can't even find a male. There's a male. Run. There's the male. There we go. I'm going to try and spot him if I can't find him. He can't be that far away. That's his poo. Now I'm actively hunting it. I'm going to track it down, I'm going to find it, and I'm going to shoot it in the face. Have a run. Red Fox. Bison run. Just now, so within the last couple of minutes, where did he go after he pooed? Over there? Quite a gap. I think that's the fox again. Okay, so he's trotting now. See if I can find him. I'm on the trail. Okay, he's walking. Got to just now. Back to a trot. Okay, these things poo quite frequently. I want the male. I want a male bison. He might not be the biggest bison in the world. I don't care. I want one for my lodge. He could potentially be 1,096 kilos. So I'm willing to have a bit of a chase of him. It looks just like foliage, but I wasn't too sure. I didn't know whether he was maybe hiding in a tree somewhere. Got a trot. So he's picking up the pace again a little bit, isn't he? But he's still out here somewhere. And as long as he's out here, that means I can shoot him. There he is. It was a bit high. Also quite a long shot that, so the bullet would probably have run out a bit of power by the time it got there. Again, realistically, at that sort of range, you've got to get a headshot, but I couldn't tell where the head really was, or whether there was anything between me and the head. Be nice if this is the one I've been tracking though. Because like I say, he's big. I possibly have a need zone around here. Like I got the hit on it there, so it does look like that was the male. Oh, exciting. Resting zone for 4. Right, now we switch strategy. We don't click on the footprints anymore. We only click on the blood. Because these tracks are... You know what? You might be a little bit angry. If that's the case, missus, and you want to have a bit of a Barney, step up. Nah, you didn't want none, did you? She was right there. And she chose to run away, not me. It knows I'm an apex hunter, you see. I'm the most advanced predator on this map. Forget the wolves, forget the grizzly bears. I will do more to mess up a bison. $25. I've got a bit of a trivial. Three in the way. There was a bit of a tree in the way there. You don't know whether you spotted that bit of a tree, but still managed to brain shot him. Still the best. I'm the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep me down. I'm the best around. I'll just claim it so it's out of the way. Flesh, skull, jaw and brain. Completely annihilated its little face. I'll take that. I didn't shoot the male in the face for the reason that I want him in my trophy lodge. I don't want to destroy his handsome little head. And he's dead up here. Oh yeah? You want a chest to rumble? Uh-oh. I don't know where it's gone. Quickly, first aid kit. Do not flipping die when you're this close to a trophy. You were the big male. Silver, because I didn't get no quick kill. Only single lunged it, you see, from that range. I will taxidermidise it though, because I haven't got one. There's potentially now another dead bison out here. Blood everywhere in this little spot. Okay, there's one dead over here. And then there's another one that I've just shot as well. You come in? Wrong flipping gun. Yeah, I've got you. Fucking get deaded, son. I'm gonna have to swap my key bindings because I keep pulling out the 22mm. And I don't want to do that. Hollow point jacket thing. That's poor, that is, when you do that. When you pull out the wrong bullet, the wrong gun, and I'm shooting it with a 22. Shooting it with an air rifle. When I want to be pumping shotgun slugs into it. Is that all of them? Have I now eradicated all of them bisons? Looks that way. I'm not seeing any more tracks. I think I have. I think I've killed all the bison. I think I've taken out that entire herd. I like that. That's pretty cool. So let's have a look at the codex quickly. Hunting log. Latest harvests. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 bison. Woohoo! Right. So I've leveled up, but I didn't get any points. So that's a little bit annoying. So what level am I? I'm level 42. is it 43 then when I get the next perk point? Skill point? 43, 46, 49, 51, 54, 57, 60. That probably makes sense. That's probably how it is. I'll probably get the next skill point, then at next skill or perk point at level 50. Level 43. Well, I've wiped out a whole herd of bison off the map, including a big male, which will be going in the trophy lodge prior to the end of the stream. Still haven't come across a duck yet, so I need a duck and a wolf still. Those are the two animals that I still need to finish off on this map. Yeah, the wolves again. Any ducks? Those wolves.
Great. That should do for water samples. Next up, I need you to find me some animal droppings in this region. The muskeg is a hotbed of animal activity, so you should find droppings quite easily.
Great. I wish you'd told me that about 20 minutes ago, mate, when I was shooting all them bison, because those things were pooing all over the place.
If the pesticides have drifted out to the flats, I want to know if it's making it into the food chain. It's been a month since we sprayed, so there's been plenty of time for the pesticides to get out here.
Oh, so now I've got to try and find poo. Belonging to an animal. When I had all them bison. Dropping poos every few yards. Let's have a look on the old map anyway. I haven't been to that lookout tower, so I'm going to go to that lookout tower, unlock that. That'll let me know if there's any still no ducks. I'm not sure how to hunt the Harlequin Ducks on this map because you don't have a duck caller for them. I said this at the start of the stream. I was having a look at all the new items that they've added with this map and this DLC. And unfortunately, the current duck caller has no effect on the Harlequin Ducks. And the goose caller doesn't either, so... Don't know how you're supposed to signal them to come and land anywhere if you can't call them. But let's go take a look at this hunting tower, shall we? Or this lookout point. Survey the area, see what items we've got. Okay, there's a track over here and it looks like there's some poo. We may have got some poo. I can't believe I'm that excited about finding poo.
That's what we're looking for. Perfect. Could you find a sample from a different species as well? It's better to grab a larger sample size while you're already there in the field.
You want me to grab more poo from a different animal this time? I'll see what I can do. Can't make you any promises, mate, because honestly, I was surprised to see that track. Because I honestly thought I'd put that much hunting pressure down killing 10 bison that there wouldn't be animals in this area for hundreds of years now. You know? You know what? I'll go up the tower. We can scout around the area, have a bit of a look. If we can see something, I can always shoot it, and shooting it will trigger it to have a poo. So, starting to get a bit windy now. Stupid mouse button doesn't work properly. I must remember I've got to keep switching to using button 12 for my right mouse button. Not seeing a lot from up here. We'll go and have a bit of a hunt round though and see what we can find, can't we? Saying that, I ought to probably grab a drink actually. Oh, you telling me where I've just been there was a couple of points of interest. Well, there's one straight in front of me. I can get to that, I suppose. I will At this point then, make my way towards that. I swore I saw an animal out there. Anyway, let's go pick up that point of interest. It's not that far away, and it may help us to discover some animal tracks, and therefore we might find some more poo. Could be another tower that's positioned for shooting the ducks. That sounded like another big male bison. Me? Where is it? The thing is, I haven't got to walk too far to find some poo. The great big dollop right over here.
That should do it. Now we'll be able to tell if anything larger than a fly is ingesting chemicals that we should be worried about. It's hard work wading through the muskeg, huh? I have a spot where you can drop the samples off, and I can easily pick them up. Oh, I just remembered. I've been speaking with my wife about the work you've been doing, and she mentioned a few tasks that she has on her plate that I think you could help her with. I gave her your number, so expect to hear from her. She's working on some very important studies at the moment. Hang on a second. I'm getting a call.
There's a big male bison out here.
Okay, I'm back. Slight change of plans. Before you drop off the samples, I need you to grab a hatchet from the outpost at the western edge of the flats. We have a bit of a situation out in the
I don't know how to
northwest
call a
corner of the
bison
reserve,
or get one
and
to,
you're
like, you
perfectly
know,
placed to
come
take care
towards
of
you.
it. It looks like storms have weakened the roots of a tree, which is about to collapse onto the train tracks. Let me know when you grab the hatchet.
Well, your train tracks, from what I've seen, have got bigger issues than trees falling on them. The fact that some of the supporting structures are floating quite a bit off the ground. weight, 933. Shot a little bit high, missed its brain look. Just a little bit too high on that one. Just a little bit too high. Anyway, that's not why I was here, was it? We was going to go get that point of interest. But when you get the opportunity to shoot a big male bison in the face, take it. So the first shot I missed, the second time I definitely didn't miss. I put that slug right in it, right up it. And as we've already learnt today, they don't like it up them. Definitely do not like it up them. So I've still yet to have my first encounter with wolves. And I still haven't been able to even see any of the ducks. Oh, that water goes bright when you look at it. So I wonder how we get ducks. Do we need to be in a specific part of the map? Probably down here, don't we? I'm guessing. Because aren't the Harlequins supposed to be like ocean ducks? Probably a little bit high. So he wants me to go over there next. So I might as well swing by there. Get the whatever that is. Get the outpost. We can do that. Night's falling. Hi there, this is Sandy Murray, Jim's wife. He told me about the work you're doing, and I hope you can help me out with a few other things. I am working to update our website, and I need a photograph from my favourite spot in the reserve. Could you take the shot and send it to me? Travel to the Frontier Vista outpost. Photograph the landscape from the Frontier Vista outpost with the bridge included. Right, okay. But we're helping Jim at the minute. We are. Because Jim asked first, and Jim's been alright so far. Funny how your eyes play tricks on you. You see things on the map, you think, oh, that's an animal. And then when you pull out your binoculars and have a look at it, it's not. It's like a tree or a rock. You know? Let's go pick up our first lookout point. Our first lookout point. I'm assuming this is going to be a blind. It is indeed going to be a blind. I have to stretch my legs in a minute. My knee. Ow. Streamer injury. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'm going to grab my controller for a few minutes just so I can sit here with my legs stretched out, because sitting on this chair for so many hours, so many days consecutively. I think it's starting to have an effect on me. Structure, but it's not really what I was after. Oh, I would like to see one of them like proper, like latent stroke medved hunting blinds, towers, stands. Keen to know. I'm keen to know where the wolves are. Anyway, let's get on with finding a waypoint. Or do I go forwards and go get that one? I might as well, whilst I'm here, I might as well go get the one that's in front of me. I'll put my flashlight on. I can see what's happening. Because it's going to be dark soon. Yeah, I'm still heading straight for it. Let's do a bit of light jogging, just to get the old heart rate going. So I don't know whether I'm meant to be doing something. When I hear the wolves, should I be calling them? That caribou? Right, we've got a caribou. a male one. If I get into this stand and he hasn't detected me, I could probably have a shot at that. The lone one, he's on his own. By the looks of things. Please let this be a proper stand. I don't want another blind, please. But looking at the orientation of it, I'm guessing it's not going to be. Do we not have hunting stands on this map then? Do we just get these flicking stupid buildings? Can't even see the caribou now. There I can, he's there. 193 metres. What do I shoot that with? Grelic, 9mm. Tell you what, if I am shooting it, I'm going to switch back to mouse and keyboard. No offence, peeps. But let me spot that again. Come on. Come on. Up a bit, I think that went down. It may have gone out of render range, but we'll go and have a look. Love that gun. Love that gun. Don't love it when I misfire it like that. Right, looks like we've got some more black on, purple on the map, so I definitely think this caribou went down. That wolf pack sounds like it's getting very close. I would be very inclined in a minute to start actually calling. Start using the predator caller, see if I can't get a wolf or the pack to come to me. I think the caribou is just over here. So I don't think he ran all that far. I think that 9mm is... I think the Grelic is the perfect weapon for caribou. I will check the integrity, of course, when we pick it up. But that's where I smashed it. Or that was where I smashed it. And this is where he is. So yeah, the Grelic drilling rifle with the polymer-tip is the perfect bullet for this thing. Unfortunately though, it is only a silver. If it had been a gold or a diamond, I would have taxidermied it. But I haven't really been seeing any taxidermy opportunities. Right, let's have a go at trying to get a bit of a Don't even know what that was. Something up on that hill. Big moose. Level 4 easy. Must admit, I would sooner have. Although saying that, I think I got his attention. Right, for this we can use the beast gun. Let him come a bit closer. Next time he stops. Felt like a solid hit. Let's go see what we got, shall we? I'm going to guess from the little stumble and fall over I hit something vital. Looks like he come down here at one point to have a bit of a drinky drink. And he travelled up here. Pretty sure I smashed him, didn't I, at some point? He was down here. He come walking. He got smashed there. He's then turned around and gone running up here. He's bleeding like a stuck pig there. At a medium bleed rate. So I only got single vital. So I've probably only single lunged it. Down. Tango's down. That is death poo. He'll probably have another one just before he ultimately croaked it. Put up here. Yeah, another death poo. So he's definitely saying goodbye to his friends and family at this point. Here's Mr. Moose. Don't think he's got quite as nice paddles on him as the one I shot earlier. In fact, he's a lot smaller. He's a lot smaller. I kind of wish they'd got the true rack antlers for moose in the game by now. I also wish that the Yukon Valley moose would actually be noticeably a lot different in appearance to the to the Leighton Lake Moose and the Medved Tiger Moose. They should be bigger. Much bigger, thicker animals on the Yukon. And their antlers should be just enormous. Collect a hatchet from the marked outpost. Okay. We're going to collect the hatchet. I'm going to run again. I've got 2 kilometres to travel. It's getting to the point where if there are animals out here, I ain't going to be able to see them for much longer because it's going to get dark. And unless they start finding me, in the case of the wolf pack, odds are not great. Also, if I'm running along and I happen to hear a warning call or something, I will stop. Because it's going to be hard to see anything against the snow backdrop. It's one of the things that makes playing on Medved a bit challenging at times. Because of the snow. You'd think animals would stand out against just an entire white area. But actually, it tends to hide, the snow tends to hide them quite well. That was a Mr. Moose. Ah, no, Mrs. Moose. Not interested in you, Mrs. Moose. Mrs. Mooses look absolutely rubbish in your hunting lodge. There's a house over there. Oh no, is that the hunting stand? That might be that hunting thing that I rigged up. Oh, what are you? Hey up, Daddy, we've got some bison. Are they coming to have a drink? Problem is, I can't see them very well from over here. Where I wish I had a night vision scope. That's Mrs. Bison. Right, there's him. Right, quick. I can get this. No, stand up. Press the wrong button. I think that's Tango Down. Traveling. I don't know how anyone plays this game with a controller. Tango Down. Because you trying to aim with a controller is like friggin'... trying to play snooker with a piece of rope. So let's go and investigate Tango Down number 1. I think there's a Tango Down over here. There's Tango Down, number 1, the male, the big boy. We'll just examine the track. Big silver, 642. Shot placement was perfect. Smashed its brain in. I'll save him to the... Ooh, there's another one out here, is there? Somewhere? Maybe I ought to try and find a bit of a cover spot. Oh, that's a female. That's a female. That's a female. I'm going to go back towards the water a little bit, I think. I know there's a male out there somewhere, but I can't see him. And I don't want to keep shooting the women bison all the time. Although, to be fair, whether male or female, the bison still tend to bring in quite good money. Now, where was that other... Where did I kill that other one? They're here somewhere, I thought. It was running, wasn't it? And I managed to absolutely... Well, I don't know if it was running when I hit it. It might have been stopped. There should definitely be a bison out here somewhere. Near the walls. It's up here, look. Just up here. There's no way to identify where that call is coming from, and it just sounds like it's right on top of me, that, with these headphones. Snow's falling again. Common. Pretty much all the animals I've seen so far have been common fur types. Now let me see if I can circle round behind those other bison. See if I can find the male. If I can, I want to shoot him. I'll try to. See if he's any bigger than the other ones I've been harvesting. So far they've all been silvers. As I say, I would like to get a gold at the very minimum. At the absolute minimum, I would like a gold. Don't know how good bison's eyesight are at night. Male. Right, this is the track I want to be on then. Now I've got to figure out where he went. Right, so we've got a trot. Back here. I'll stay on this track for a little bit and see if I can find this bison. There's a female one over there. Somewhere. I reckon they've gone up into these trees somewhere then. But I'm going to have a hard job picking them out. Got to get closer. There's the wolves calling again. The good thing is they're going away. They're kind of going away from me, which means they shouldn't smell me sneaking up on them. At this point in time, they probably shouldn't even see me. Bison, that is, not the wolves. Looks like they got a, he's had a poo over here. This will tell me if they're close or not. When I get mugged by the wolves. Very fresh. That's not as good as just now, but it's better than old. The good thing is they do actually appear to be heading at least in the direction that I kind of want to be going in. So even in the worst case scenario that I don't actually find the bison, it's somewhere around here. This was their resting zone. Get me good weapon. Because by Jove, I think I've spotted him. I saw him, spooked him. Kind of blew that, didn't I? Blew that a bit. You know what? Let's quickly. Let's use a first aid kit because I do need one. And then I'll switch my equipment. I'll use centre limb. Definitely haven't got anything that will call in a plains bison. I'm almost back at that hunting stand I unlocked a little while ago, so I've kind of gone in a big circle. Doesn't really help me though, does it? I don't know if the bison are going to go back to that need zone. Whether off, I'd be better off getting... Trouble is the... Right. What am I doing? Fucking opening windows. Messing myself up now. Pressing the wrong thing. Right, you're not the bison, you're not the... Where's the male? Tango down. Tango down, we got him. This new 300mm gun that comes with this Yukon Valley map, absolutely perfect for killing bison. Shoot them in the head, insta death. They are instantly snuffed out. Perfect integrity, perfect quick kill. So definitely use this gun for taking down moose and bison, because as I say, it's badass. Again, looks like another common to me. It looks pretty big though. Male, he's a silver. Still common, very easy. Probably get it. Tango down. Tango down. Even with a joystick controller, I can nail these flipping bison. Their heads are that big. It's hard to miss. I'm telling you. All I've shot lately is bison. I wiped out one herd of 10. How many have I done now? Got caribou and a moose. Now I've added 3 more. This will be 4. Bison are the Yukon map's equivalent of moose on Leighton Lakes. If you play Leighton Lakes, moose are just everywhere on that map and you end up killing hundreds of them. Oh, hello. I'm a little bit unsighted at this point in time. Let me go claim this one, get her out of the way, and then maybe I will find Mr. Bison. Flesh, brain, jaw. Heard that running somewhere. Tango down. Only be the male left out here now. Now I've harvested his harem. So where you at, big boy? I'm gonna guess he was probably behind this tree over here. He was. I might go back into that tree in a minute and have a bit of a hide. Pick this track up. Hope it's him. Yeah, small though. He's a bit small. 1,043, possibly. He could be quite. That's a silver female. Wow. I'm going to go back this way. I'm going to go sit in the trees for a minute and see if this guy wants to come back. Or whether I've put too much hunting pressure down now and they'll just leave the area completely. Saying that, the need zone's probably still over here, so... I'm going to climb in here then. Don't press the right trigger, you idiot. You'll fire your gun. If Billy Bison tries to come back, I reckon I could spot him from here, and I reckon I could shoot him from here. No, they are trying to get to that need zone over there. I can hear the wolves, so I'm actually going to put out a predator call. I would like to get a wolf before I exit to the lodge and see what we have harvested today. Seen any grey wolves yet? Keep hearing them, but that's about as much. Don't think Mr. Bison's coming back anytime soon. He's had his chance. Have I wiped out their need zone? Could have done. Not seeing anything. Right. It is 3:05 in the evening time here for me. I'm going to have to stop the stream in a little while. So what I think I shall do is quickly head to our trophy lodge and put down some of the wonderful things we have harvested today. Add them to my little lodge. What can I put there? A red fox. Oh, I could put a Siberian musk deer. I'm going to have me red foxes there, I think. Have him jump in. I'll put another one on that side. We'll have him looking very vicious and snarly. What can we put on there? You can put a raisin lynx. Or the Siberian musk deer. 1 Siberian musk deer. 1 Eurasian lynx. Don't want that one. Don't want that one. Let's have that one. Right, let's have a look then. Trophy manager. So we've got a plains bison to put somewhere. And a moose. I don't know if I would put a 7... Will I put a 797 moose in here? Got 750. Got 799 reindeer. So 750 moose isn't out special, is it? Really? Is what we're saying? Based on the fact I've got a 797 in here that I haven't actually put on anything. I bet I'm going to struggle to find anywhere to put a plains bison trophy. Well, there's Mr. Moose. How's Mr. Moose? Mr. 797 Moose. Plains bison. So let's have a look back in here again then. So we've got a 648. We've got a 619. That's rubbish. Rubbish. We've got a reindeer. I'll taxidermidise the reindeer because I know we don't have a reindeer in here. I'll put a reindeer there. Could put a reindeer on the wall there. Let's put the reindeer on there. Can't put a moose on there, sadly. Or there. I could put Mr. 790. See, I'm tempted to see what the other one looks like now. I know this is going to be a waste of money. They look bigger than that. Those antlers look like crap to me. Whereas those ones look... How can that be a lower trophy score than the other one? I don't see how that's even remotely possible. Because its antlers are tiny. The only thing I can think of is this thing must have been bigger. But I'm not interested in bigger. I don't need a bear, do I, in here? I might delete that 797. I don't have a bear in here, it would seem. Look at them, look. My little foxes. So, Plains Bison, we've got a 627 in here. And we've actually got a 648 there. Right. Let's go swap that bison. We'll put 648 on there, which is much bigger. That'll do. Bigger animal, that one. Bigger animal. I could always put the other one in here anyway. Like he's going to charge somebody. So yeah, the 797 moose I'm probably going to get rid of. I'll just delete that out of the trophy lodge, I think. Got a couple of Cape Buffalo from Park Fernando, I believe this is. So water buffalo. So we've got a 785 and 747. That's quite big. 747's big. Got 880, got 896, 795. I'll delete that one because we're never going to use that again. Got Cape Buffalo at 715 and a brown bear at 563 with a red-brown fur type. Okay. I didn't harvest any grizzlies, did I? I didn't taxidermidise any grizzlies. I don't think I did. Because they were all females, weren't they? I'll have a brown bear. I'll find somewhere in here to put a brown bear. Probably in here. Can't I put a bear on there? No? Brown bear. Scary looking. Brown bear. Need to get a grizzly to go next to him now, so I'll have to go back to the Yukon. Harvest another grizzly. Don't think I've got anything in here or in here animal wise. This is a new lodge I started making. As you can see, I've got my buffaloes. Those foxes to me look like they could go on much smaller stands than that. I would like to see foxes maybe go on something that goes on like here. You could have some stands on here to put foxes on, and coyotes and jackals. So let's go to Spring Creek Manor Lodge. This is my first lodge. This is my first in-game lodge. I've got some rabbits, look. Got rabbits, got a deer. Got more rabbits. Some coyotes. More coyotes. Deer. Got me melanistic duck. Look at that. Another rabbit. Some more coyotes. I think they're all from the same pack. Those ones were. Got some black bears. Got Mr. Moose. Got another black bear there. Got me ducks. Some ducks. Look. Quack, quack. Got another bear coming out the wall. Look. Another deer on the wall there. Another couple of ducks. I think this should just be renamed me Leighton Lakes Lodge, because I think all the animals on here are Leighton ones. Got another deer on the wall back here, look. Got some elk. Got a nice elk over here, look, with some big antlers on his head. Another white-tailed deer. I think he's a white-tail. Another elk. Go in the back room and have a look at what's in the back room quickly. Got my piebald moose. Got a lovely piebald moose. Shame the antlers were rubbish on it. And I've got another moose on the wall here, look. He's got I would love to be able to swap antlers on some of these. Lovely bear, look. Brown bear. Gems Bock. Another little deer. Another Mr. Moose on the wall. What? Mr. Moose. In here, what we got in here? We've got a mule deer. Puma. Look at the puma. Coming out the wall. Got another deer over here. And then we've got another puma from Parque Fernando. In the little back room with the gramophone, you've already seen we've got the rabbits and the deer, so we'll go upstairs now. Have a bit of a look at the upstairs of this lodge. As you can see, it's already well decorated around. So, got a nice moose over here, look. Some good paddles on his antlers. another nice elk. Good rack of antlers on his head. I think these are black-tailed deer, I think. They're a little bit on the small side. I need some better ones of those. Cape buffalo from Savannah lot. Look at that thing. Those things are evil. Those things are evil. I think we go this way next. We'll have a look at... Got Gems box straight away, I can see. Gems box. Got a black bear. He's sat chilling. So why couldn't I put the brown bear on that rack? Is it because it's bigger than the black bear? And it's classed as a different type of trophy? I would definitely like to see more big stands that I can put big animals on. There's far too many stupid little plaques on these things. I would much rather see more big plaques for putting the big animals. I don't generally like specialise in hunting small stuff. There's another big moose. Look at the paddles on that boy. Woo! Look at him. Look at him waving his head about. And then we've got Mr. Elk over here. Another elk opposite side. And then we come over here and we find the piece de resistances. We've got a lovely lioness, straight off the African Pridelands, straight out of Pride Rock. Nala has been shoosted, stuffed, mounted, put in my lodge. And then through here, here's Simba. Look, here's Simba the lion, look. He's got the best expression, look. He looks like he's laughing. I wouldn't be laughing if I'd been shot in the friggin' face. Oh, is he laughing at the buffalo? Is the buffalo telling a joke? Look at the antlers on that thing. That's got a rack and a half, hasn't it, eh? Frightening animals. Anyway, at this point, I unfortunately have to say thank you for everybody who has watched today's stream and joined in for this first look at the Yukon Valley map. Thingy jiggy me bob. I am having to sadly call the stream to an end at this point. I do have to go and do another job. So I will be back streaming tomorrow, and I'll be back to the Farm Simulator 19, and I'll be back on my own dedicated server. I'll be doing some more work on there for the game. And then, as I say, Friday I'm just going to be doing some stuff offline. I'll be getting some videos ready and rendered, ready for uploading to the YouTube channel, which if you aren't already subscribed to and following, there's a link now for that in the chat as well. Saturday then I will be back on streaming probably Farm Sim. Depends if Helgi is back from his business trip. If he is, then we will be farm simming. If not, I might do some more of this. And then Sunday I will be farm simming here on Twitch. So again, from me, see what you sow. It's goodbye for now.